Hello, Patreon fans. Welcome to this exclusive little extension of our podcast, just for you and all your wonderful support, actually. Genuinely, over the years. Thank you. I've got a news item today that I thought would be... It seems a bit frivolous, but it's at least a break from all the really dark stuff that we've been looking at. And it's about celebrities and paparazzi.
Okay.
In particular,
Paparazzi.
yes. The breaking news that paparazzi have started suing celebrities over the use of their photos.
What?
Yeah.
Of their own photos.
Of paparazzi photos of them.
Of themselves.
Yeah.
That is mental.
Wow.
That's
So,
taking-
yeah, it's opened up this whole kind of can of worms about how to do it. So, in particular, Kim Kardashian is the biggest example now, who is being sued, or has been sued a couple of times, actually, for using paparazzi photos of her on her Instagram account. And obviously her Instagram account is worth up to $1 million because of all the sponsorship she gets.
Oh, it'd be worth. I reckon it'd be worth a lot more than that.
Possibly, at least $1 million.
Yeah, because you look at do you remember the Fire Festival? Do you see the documentary?
They got
Yeah.
paid like $500,000.
$250,000
quarter.
per Instagram post.
Jeez.
Some of those models did. So I reckon that hers is worth.
Actually, you're
fair
completely right.
amount.
I just misread that. Individual posts are worth $1 million, up
There
to
we
$1 million.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I
insane.
misread that. That's crazy.
We need to work on
Um,
our Instagram game.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
So other celebrities involved in this, as well as the Kardashians, are Jennifer Lopez and Gigi Hadid. So it's mostly these kind of supermodel Instagram personalities, supermodel type personalities who have a strong presence on Instagram, but also Twitter and Facebook. And of course, the complexity of it is that paparazzi are the copyright owners of their own photographs. That's how the law works. The copyright owner of any image is the person who took the image, not the subject. There are obviously other legalities covering permissions and consent,
Well, that's it. Yeah.
but there's enough, as we know, it's an established practice. Paparazzi can get away with it because there's kind of wiggle room about if you're in public, you don't have right to your image or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how the paparazzi get away with it. But the paparazzi own those photographs. So unless the paparazzi license it to an agency, and a lot of them do, they license the rights to a news agency who will then sell it on to newspapers and magazines or whatever, and then they'll collect the money and then give a slice to the paparazzo. The paparazzi photographer is the one who owns the rights. So when you get these celebrities who are using these images that they've just seen online and then they retweet it or they copy and paste it into an Instagram post, they will the celebrity earns money from that, or potentially, or gets attention from that, and the paparazzi gets nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's true.
Paparazzo gets nothing.
It's true.
So they started suing the celebrities, and obviously the celebrities aren't happy about this because they're saying, "Hey, it's a photo of me. I can use it how I want."
Yeah.
Which is kind of fair enough.
Yeah,
you think,
you
but
kind of
then
feel like
you
that.
understand it from both points of view. I don't know. Maybe it's just the. I feel like the person. It's a weird situation that the person in the pictures has no right to that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in
Yeah.
any situation they should have fundamental rights over
Yeah.
that picture, right?
Like imagine if if a photograph of you walking out of a shop with a new suit was plastered on billboards saying, "This guy buys our suits. Alex from All Time Conspiracies endorses this product."
I mean, I don't think they'd want that kind of endorsement anyway, but
You would be like, "Hey, I should get something from that, right?" But they'd
I
be
got a suit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, the interesting thing is that they are using that celebrity's image to make money.
Yeah.
So that surely there's got to be that give and take of, okay, you're making money off me, and yes, if I put this on my
Yeah.
Instagram, I can make money off you, but without each other, or without the celebrity, there isn't anything there, is there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I don't know. Maybe it's just my general hatred for
Yeah.
paparazzi. And not that I'm getting followed, but getting hounded by
Marcy's
paparazzi.
got a problem with a pap.
But the fact that they exploit a lot of people. It's
Well, in 2014, Katherine Heigl, the actress, remember her? She sued a supermarket chain because on their Twitter feed they retweeted a photo taken by a paparazzo of her shopping in their supermarket. And all they said, it was just a quick social media post saying, "Look, Katherine Heigl shops here," you know, implying you should shop here too. And then she sued them and said, you're using me for your marketing, which is not right. As it happened, they settled out of court. So that was all fine between them. But
it also just then disturbs her shopping, because now everyone's going to go to the shop hoping to see her.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, now I've got to shop somewhere else.
Well, I worked in Sainsbury's over a summer a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
British supermarket, and I saw a Premier League footballer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he lives close by. I've seen lots of times actually.
In Sainsbury's.
People were like going up and going, "Oh, can I have a picture of and stuff." I wasn't really bothered.
Yeah.
He only played for Fulham at the time. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I think people maybe sue because they actually just want a bit of money, and it's quite an easy way to earn.
Yeah.
As opposed to actually giving a crap about people using their picture.
Yeah.
To be fair.
In fairness, a lot of these paparazzi are suing just for the credit. They're suing over the fact that these photos have been used by celebrities without putting the photographer's credit on there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's about exposure.
Yeah. So which, I mean, that's
kind of fair enough.
Quite fair enough. Like they're saying, look, this is a better opportunity for me if you're using my photo than it is for you using my photo, right? So that's all right. But yeah, there are some of them who are actually suing for. I think there's an agency, a UK-based agency, that's suing the Kardashians for like $150,000 in damages because she used a photo that they licensed from the paparazzo, but without their permission, she used it. So it's just it's a weird world.
I mean, that's the thing with Instagram as well, and like there's lots of problems with that kind of thing in terms of permission and like whether someone can just repost something.
Yeah.
Because really, even though her account is worth that amount, does it actually have any value? Like in terms of, like, she's just putting an image out to her friends. Basically, it's a social media.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like, can you actually put a figure on that kind of worth per picture?
Yeah.
That's only if it's only worth that much if a sponsor's on board. As we know with something like Instagram at the moment, they don't have any kind of pre-roll ads like they have on YouTube. There isn't that monetization model in place.
Yeah.
So other than sponsorship, she could always claim that I wasn't going to. Well, I haven't put anything unless they put a sponsored piece onto that particular image. Like, what is there to gain from it other than reach and followers? Which again, then doesn't mean anything unless you're doing sponsorship pieces.
Yeah.
So
this is exactly what I was about to say. Another dimension to the argument is some of the paparazzi are suing not because they think their images have been abused in any particular way, but because they're saying, on principle, like Kylie Jenner, for instance, always says when there's sponsorship on her posts, she makes it very clear. A lot of these other celebrities don't make it clear. And they're saying your use of our photos in a non-sponsored way are easily confused with your sponsored posts, and actually that's an abuse of our rights as creators, because like you're getting the same. Sorry, your free use of our unlicensed photos is helping you generate sponsorship deals. Yeah, and that's good point.
Yeah, interesting.
It's a thorny thing. Where do you guys sit on the issue? If you are famous, do you hate the paparazzi? Are you a paparazzo yourself? Please let us know, genuinely, in the comments below. And as always, thank you for your support all these years, all this time. We couldn't do it without you. Really couldn't.
Thank you very much. And as a little bit of an exclusive, we're going to be trying out a new strand maybe in the upcoming weeks and months. And certainly your support has allowed us to be able to have a little bit more time to develop this. So a thank you on that front too. There'll be more information coming out in the future, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get something new up and running, and that's very much in part thanks to you. So cheers. On that
Stay
front.
tuned. Exciting changes coming soon.
Indeed. Cool.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.